Welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, I've taken the paper and the masking tape off that was on the painting yesterday to protect it from the splatter paint. And it did a really good job, I think, of keeping the rest of the painting safe. I will have to clean up these edges a little bit, of course, but that's totally fine. This is just because I didn't line up the angle just so when I decided to do the paint over the coarse texture gel. Again, totally okay. I can fix that. This here is the Liquitex Iridescent Medium. Remember that I said I wanted to leave this panel transparent in her umbrella. So that's what I'm going to do. But instead of just doing some watered down white paint or something, I thought it might be fun to play around with the iridescent medium. Pretty much any excuse I can find to use this iridescent medium, I will find it. And I think what I'm going to do is just today's video and tomorrow's video will probably be the last two in progress videos that I share on this painting, because I realized that this is either the 7th or 8th video that I've spent on this one, and I don't want y'all to get bored. Hopefully you're not already, but it might be nice to change it up and start another project. But then once this painting is completed, then kind of like what I did last weekend when I talked about my work and shared with you some paintings that I'd already finished, I'll probably do something like that with it. Yeah, just so you see her, but not so clearly, you know. And then when it dries, it'll dry like this one over here, which may need another coat. Not sure. As you can see, I still need to put some details on the cars and the road. I'll probably do a very light, I may do that today, on the video today, just very light color so that this isn't just plain canvas on the wall back there. There's not a lot left to do, but yeah, like I said, start another project to share with you. Hopefully you haven't gotten bored. Hopefully it's been entertaining and maybe you've learned some stuff. That'd be neat. I think I am going to go ahead and add a couple more layers to this. Something I think is really cool that's come out of my left-handed practice is I was working on one of my commissions last night, and it came time to start adding the color to the portrait of the dog that I'm working on. And without thinking about it, I had started coloring in the piece with my left hand. And all of a sudden I was like, wait, something's off here. What am I? Oh, I'm just using my left hand. So I thought that was really cool. All this practice has been good for me, I guess. I'm getting very comfortable with using my left hand. And I'll need to fix her, add details to the handle too there. But, you know, these things will come. I still love the way her dress turned out. This stuff is so cool. I'm gonna start another project so I can use more of it. think it's best to let that dry for now. Otherwise you just kind of smear it around. Fill in this wall a little bit, and this is just a very little lemon yellow mixed in with some white. I just don't want to leave that canvas raw. And also, I'm not going to put the paint on too thick there because I like seeing the texture of it for the wall. Can't remember what kind of rock is used on those walls. I knew it for a little while, I just can't, it's lost in my head, but it's made up of all these tiny little white shells, so the wall wouldn't be very smooth anyway for falling with that. Oh, that's okay, I still have to work on that car. It's the neighbor's dogs barking about something. Hope they haven't left him outside, it's very hot. And I mentioned starting a new project to share with you. So if you have any ideas or something you'd like to see me work on, feel free to leave a comment about it on this video. If you have any critiques or advice or comments or anything as well about what you see in my videos, feel free to leave comments about those as well. Leave those comments as well. Okay, so I've gotten that wall filled in, and I want the bougainvillea bush to kind of come over the wall a little bit too, so I'm not too concerned about that being a really clean edge there. Alright, on to the shoes. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to, the pink and the lavender that I have that are going to be used for her shoes are the same two that were used in her dress, but they're also matte paint, so I have to mix in some gloss medium real quick, which is why you don't see anything happening on your screen right now. I'm working behind the scenes. Okay, and then I'm going to get out the, what do I call it? Modeling paste. Let's see. This is what that looks like. It comes in a giant tube like this. It's a Liquitex modeling paste. Now, I'm still learning how to use the modeling paste. It kind of gives me some trouble sometimes, but I think that's just because I haven't quite gotten the hang of it. Tube doesn't want to always close, so keep that in mind when you get it. You might have some trouble with it. Probably just have to clean out some of the stuff. You hear my dog grumbling. He can be grumpy sometimes. Let's see. Okay. So, modeling paste you can use with or without the paint, meaning you can either go ahead and mix it in with the color, or you can just put it on the canvas as is and paint over it. I've done it both ways. What you want to keep in mind is don't paint it on too thickly. You're definitely going to have to work in layers because it will crack, and that's happened to me a couple times. Sometimes you can fix it, sometimes you can't. I wanted to use this on her shoes though, because I don't want them to get lost in the sidewalk. This painting has been fun for me because I've used a few different things on it. You know, we've used, of course, the modeling paste today, of course, texture gel, the iridescent medium, and the laser cut iridescent paste, which I haven't stopped talking about because I like it so much. I was really excited to get to use it. It's the first time using it, and I was not disappointed. Plus, it's the first painting I've done left-handed, so this one was really just for fun. And her shoe is going to need some work too, but that's okay. I'll work on it tomorrow and on camera as well. Not sure if I'll get more work done on it this evening because I actually have 2 commissions I need to work on. Sometimes the modeling paste is easier. I have had an easier time working on it with larger brushes, but since her shoes are so small, I can't really use a larger brush on there without creating a major mess. Right now it kind of looks like a glob of icing. But it's a start, so that's okay. I have a couple minutes left. So, try to get that other shoe in there. Oh gosh, these shoes keep getting higher and higher because I keep losing her high heel. Okay. Said higher and higher, and now I have a killer song stuck in my head and I can't remember the name of the song. Oh dear. Okay. Definitely have an easier time drawing high heels than painting them. I will be needing to practice painting high heels so that I'm comfortable with both. I don't know if you can really tell. That makes it stand up a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. And we are at just over 15 minutes. So I'm going to call it on this video. We got a little bit of work done in it, right? And try to get some more work done before tomorrow's video. And then, like I said, tomorrow will probably be the last video that I do of the progress of this painting, and we'll start on some new projects together, okay? So thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave any comments down below about what you like, what you don't like, any advice or suggestions for new projects that you'd like to see. If you enjoy my videos and you know of some, if you think some of your friends might, then please share the links to them on your social media pages. And I hope you all have a great day and that your week has been amazing so far and continues to be. Thank you, everyone. Take care.